Hi there, thanks for watching. I'm Sarah, and in this video you're going to discover the peaceful home method that's going to bring order and productivity to your home and to your life by quickly and easily getting your husbands and your kids kind of bought into your plan so that you can stop having to do everything, and I mean everything, for everybody all the time, while they fight you tooth and nail every step of the way. And you're gonna create this peaceful home that you have been dreaming of. So if you are exhausted, if you really feel like your husband is like just your third child, if you hate being mean and yelling at your kids just because it doesn't matter what else you try, they just don't listen. Being a mom doesn't have to feel like this. You don't have to feel guilty all the time, and sometimes even inadequate all the time, and disappointed at yourself all the time. So if you are feeling like you're turning into a yelling, nagging wife and mother, it's not your fault. It is just simply the way that maybe you have been programmed by society and by the collective consciousness and by your ancestors, and maybe you just don't even know what else to do. And I hear you, because sometimes it's like the simplest things can't get done no matter how much you try. And if you try to be nice, they don't listen, and then they push your buttons, and then you just escalate and escalate and escalate until you like literally just blow up. And I know what it's like. So if you ever pull into like your driveway and you just don't even want to go into the house because you don't know what kind of mess you're gonna find and what kind of like drama is gonna unfold next, if you want to have a little bit of time in the morning for just some meditation or some reading or some prayer or anything that nurtures you spiritually, but instead your mornings are just chaos. It's like, oh my goodness, from the minute we get up, you can't even get them to wake up, and then nobody can find their shoes, and the dog ate the homework, like literally, right? And you're like, this is not supposed to be like this. Like, this is not what you signed up for. This is not what you envisioned your life. The voice inside you is correct. It's not supposed to be this way. And so there is a way to break free from this pattern. And there's a way to stop being the policewoman for everybody every day of your life. So if you feel like this all the time, and it takes you a lot of restraint to not smack somebody over the head, then if you want to have your family respect you and your career and kind of start making it a little bit easy for you at once, if you want the kids to kind of follow the rules and maybe even start taking pride in them, if you want your husband to just begin to go a little bit above and beyond to make sure that you aren't exhausted and overwhelmed, if you're looking for time for yourself where you can do whatever you want, even if that means doing nothing at all, or if maybe you can finally find time to create that mindfulness and spiritual practice that you've been looking for, in this video, here's what you're going to discover. You're going to discover the exact process that I'm using to create a home life that revolves around peace and order instead of like lawlessness and drama and frustration. Okay, number one reason why most conscious spiritual women who are trying to make space for spiritual practice keep having their family just bring their efforts to ruin. So I know you want to create the spiritual practice and you want to find time for yourself and maybe just even get a little massage or get your nails done, and you're just constantly pulled in all directions, and you constantly have your family like asking you to do this and asking you to do that. And it doesn't matter how much you try, you can't find the time that you need to nurture your spirit, your mind, and your body. And why it's going to get that much harder for women as the years go by, because we have more and more demands on ourselves, and the world is demanding more and more of us. And so I'm going to show you how to protect yourself from being like the second career, the second job that's not as important as maybe the main breadwinner. Even if you're just, and you see, that's the problem, right? We say just at home, taking care of the kids. That job is the hardest job on earth. And then sometimes in addition to that job, we have another job that we need, because a lot of the times you're need two incomes in the home, but your partners, because of, again, societal expectations, collective consciousness, and the way that we've been raised and trained to think, your career is the second career. It's maybe not as important as the main breadwinner of the house. Or maybe you are the main breadwinner, and in addition to that, you still have to deal with all of the things that need to be done in the house. So everything that you need, whether it's your work that's important to you, or your health and wellness, physical and mental, gets put in the back burner because you're constantly trying to just meet everyone else's needs. And nobody seems to have boundaries. The kids walk into your room whenever they want to interrupt. It doesn't matter if you're on the phone. It doesn't matter if you're reading a book. This person needs attention. That person needs attention. Not even just immediate family. Sometimes like our external family needs attention. Our mothers, our sisters, our grandparents. And we end up taking care of everybody. So I'm going to help you snap yourself out of it first, and then snap them out of it, and get everybody into a calm and peaceful state so that things get done right. Okay? So this is my promise to you. You're going to learn how to get your husband to pitch in more than ever, have to have your family respect that you have a life, and you are not the robot slave that's going to do everything for them all the time, and that has to drop everything that you're doing to go take care of everybody. We're going to learn how to get the family to get things done and done right, so you can finally catch your breath and live a life that fulfills you. So I'm not selling anything in this video. I do have a special gift and an opportunity for you at the end, but I'm going to dive right into the 3 components of the Peaceful Family Method, okay? These 3 components in concert, they create an incredible change in the lives of spiritual women by getting their families on board and making sure that things get done and allowing for personal growth for you. So who am I? I have been practicing for 20 years. I have been teaching for 10. I am certified in many different modalities of mindfulness and yoga and meditation. And I am a traditional Usui Reiki master teacher, which means I'm an energy healer and a holistic life coach. And through all of these years of teaching and learning and training and helping hundreds of women to step into their power and what they're really capable of, and finding their center so that they can lead the home from that grounded, centered, and empowered place out of love and respect for themselves, I've created this amazing program. Okay? And so we are going to learn how to find enough time for you so that you can gather yourself and regain that strength, okay, that comes from within. As you know, when your energy is in the right place, everybody kind of taps into that. But when your energy is a little bit scattered, a little bit all over the place, then that also throws all the little ones and everyone around you to a negative place. If you are calm and centered and non-reactive, you have the patience and the love and the discipline to do whatever it is that you need to do to keep the household running smoothly. But if you are depleted, if you are giving more than you have, if your energy levels are low, then everybody kind of gets out of balance as well. So we're going to learn how to find that center from the inside out. And then when you begin to lead from that place, like the matriarch of the family that you are, then everyone will kind of begin to follow, and you will begin to feel more appreciated and valued. And the family, the kids and the husband will kind of tap into that energy, and they will even seek new ways to contribute. So the program is designed to whip families into shape and give you your space and time by getting yourself into shape first. So we have to start with you, because as women, that's kind of our job. That is what we're designed to do as the female archetype of society. Okay? This concept that, well, don't tell them this, but this concept that males are somehow superior and in charge is, if you go back in time and in history, you will see that wasn't always the way. The woman was the leader. They were revered, they were respected, they were valued, and all we're trying to do is get back to that balanced place where, from this nurturing energy of love and light, you can lead your family and create this peaceful home that you're looking for. So here are the 3 simple steps that kind of we follow once we start working together so that you can create this peaceful home. The first thing that we're going to do is we're going to realign the roles of the households. You see, most busy moms feel like they have to choose between themselves and their responsibilities. So they do and give, and they leave themselves last. And that's not really going to be productive in the long term. A lot of the times what happens, we have a lot of guilt. We feel that if we take time for ourselves, then we are failing and we're not giving and we're not meeting expectations and we're not meeting everyone's needs. But in truth, it's actually the other way around. By taking care of yourself, you are then present and in the right place mentally and energetically to then give more, because you can't give what you don't have. Okay, a lot of things that another thing that happens is that families just don't contribute enough, and so you end up doing everybody's task, everybody's laundry, every bowl that somebody drops, you have to go catch and fix. And you feel guilty when you're trying to delegate. You might even feel guilty getting some help, you know, like if you need someone to come and help you with the kids for a few hours, or someone to help you come in and clean or whatever, you kind of feel like a failure, that, you know, this should be your job and you can't do it, and that's why you need the help. We're going to fix all of that mindset. Okay, so part of the problem is we need to delegate and we need to teach your family how to do some of these things for them. Okay, because the truth is they don't even know that they should be doing it, because unless you cue them and unless you ask them and unless you direct them, then they're just not doing anything. And that means that you end up frustrated and exhausted. Okay? So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to find a way to activate your family's natural desire to contribute. Everybody wants to help. You just haven't been holding the right space. So we're going to step into the right mindset so that they step into the right mindset and they begin to help naturally. Okay, we're going to create a system to help you delegate so that the entire family can understand and respect. And we're going to learn to talk to them from a place of love and respect for yourself. So not finger pointing, not demanding, but like sincerely asking for help and helping them understand where you're coming from, and then setting your personal boundaries on things that you're no longer going to do, because this is going to be the new way that the household runs. And this is going to end the cycle of toxic guilt and resentment. So I have helped, you have no idea how many students come to me and tell me, like, I don't know where my guilt went, but I have no guilt, and I mean zero guilt, about taking care of myself and doing what I need to do for me, because I see that once I do that, I actually have that much more to give. So we're going to bring you back home to yourself without any guilt. The second step is to create a core plan. Okay, a lot of busy moms know, or think, I should say, that if they don't do things, they won't get done. And, you know, a student actually shared an analogy with me the other day. It's like, picture yourself juggling all of these balls. Some of them are plastic and very colorful, and some of them are crystal. And you know, a lot of the times we're trying to juggle them all and catch them all. And we're going to learn to be okay with letting some of the plastic ones kind of just bounce around a little. You're still going to catch the ones that matter, because as women, we do need to make sure that everything runs smoothly. But a lot of the times we are perfectionists and we're trying too hard, and then we put all of this stress and weight on our shoulders, and that just creates a lot more than you can handle, and then you get edgy and you get stressed and you get overwhelmed. So we're going to learn to prioritize and see which balls you have to catch and which balls can allow to drop a little, and you'll be surprised when some of those little balls, the plastic ones, fall down to the floor. Somebody else might see that and come in to help, and you will be so, so grateful, and your heart will just light up with gratitude, and everything is going to be running a little bit smoothly. Now, I know that you've tried to get your family to catch some of these balls over and over again, and then what happens is they just pile up on the floor, and then you just go pick them up. You know, because nobody else did it. We're going to do it a little bit differently this time. We're really going to make sure that we set the boundaries and the guidelines and the expectations so that everyone knows what the role is. And then it's going to take a little bit of strength from you to hold that space, again, out of love and respect for yourself. And the thing is, once you have that love and respect for yourself and that love and respect for them, that's what's going to inspire them to actually want to help. Okay, so that you can stop running from one thing to another, trying to catch all the balls all the time. Okay, and part of the reason that this happened is because maybe you're the only one that even knows how to do these things. And so we're going to work on just training the tribe to follow the plan and stick with it. Okay. When you do this, this is going to create a peaceful and giving environment where everybody is looking to contribute. Once you step into this role of matriarch of the household, you're going to be able to get things done without doing everything yourself. And that's going to allow you to get in front of the work and the home issues instead of putting out fires all the time. That's going to create time and space for you to take care of yourself. Okay? And so you're going to learn to lead your family with patience, with love, and with kindness and respect. First for you, and then for everyone around you. So it all begins with you. You have to get to a place of absolute love and respect and confidence in yourself, which a lot of the times we don't have because we have this low self-esteem and these doubt issues. And we are trying to get our sense of identity and value by how much we do. We think that the more we do, the better mothers we are, the better wives we are, the better human beings and person we are. we are going to flip that a little bit, and we're going to go within, and we're going to find that true love, unconditional love and value from within yourself. And then from that place, you will see how effortlessly you are able to lead your home. And what that's going to create is going to be a little bit of freedom and a little bit of time. Because a lot of the times, busy moms just give up their dreams. They give up their goals. They give up the things that make them feel good for the sake of the family. It's almost like we think we have to sacrifice who and what we are in order to serve. And I'm not saying you don't need to serve. I mean, being a mother and leading the household is one of the most rewarding jobs on earth, and we still need to serve. But we also need to make sure that we're taking care of ourselves so that we can serve from that place, and we can fill ourselves with so much love and light that is what you bring to your home. Because a lot of the times, maybe we have forgotten what it's even like to be in that place of contentment, to follow your heart, to follow your dreams. You might not even know what it is that you wanted to accomplish in the first place because you've gotten so lost in the daily drama of doing and taking care of everybody. And so you end up feeling like you don't have a life outside of family and outside of work. And we're going to work to create that in very small practical steps. Okay, so we're gonna find out what it is that helps you to come back to your center, and we're gonna find little easy practical ways to put that into your routine so that it begins to blossom. So we're gonna plant little seeds, and then we're gonna water them, and then little by little things will begin to change from the inside out. So a lot of the times when you finally have time for yourself, do you even have something to do or something to put your energy into? And oftentimes you might not, because you are so lost in your family and your life that then just brings you more frustration. So the solution is to find something that is you. And we're going to find out what that is and create a structure so that you have time to explore this newfound freedom and this newfound desire that you have from within. And as of right now, you might not even know what that is. But once you set your intention, you will begin to remember. So all I'm doing is helping you remember what's already within. And then we're going to put in practical steps to begin to take more care of yourself through meditation or through whatever hobbies it is that help you to feel centered and grounded, so that you have more mental clarity, you have more energy, and you begin to take back all of those years that you have now been buried and stuck just taking care of everybody else. And, at the beginning, this is going to be a new thing for you because maybe you haven't done this in a while. And at the beginning, maybe the family might resist a little bit because they're so used to depending on you. But if we do this right and you follow my guidance, you will see how little by little you're going to find the time, because trust me, the time is there. So whether you want to do some yoga or get a massage or go to lunch with a girlfriend or whatever, just read a book, lay on the grass, or even just do nothing, okay? You are going to learn to come back to yourself. So let me ask you a question. How long have you been wrestling with your family trying to get things done? In the last 3 years, how many minutes, how many hours, how many days, how many weeks of your life have you wasted trying to get your family to do the simple things that they need to do so that you can have some balance in your life? How many yelling and screaming mornings have you gone through? How many times have you just lost your mind and felt so stressed and had to master so much energy to just get things to settle down around you? How many vacations have you had that were more stressful than you intended? Okay, and this is how we're gonna fix it. Okay, we're gonna come back home. We're gonna connect again with this energy of light and love and compassion. Okay, and we're going to fix everything from the inside out by empowering you. And so I like to give you the opportunity to leverage what you've learned in this video for absolutely free. I like to set up a completely free call to do a consultation and talk about this peaceful family method. And during our call, what we're going to do is we're going to put together a plan, a method, a blueprint, okay? So that you can retake control of your life and get the things your family needs done. But before I tell you why I'm willing to do this for free and why you don't risk anything, I want to tell you about the plan. During the call, I'm going to give you the outline for the exact customized blueprint that you can use to stop the stress and frustration of doing everything by yourself and get your family participating, peaceful, and growing together. You will leave this call with the entire and exact system that you can deploy to have a successful home, life, and career, as well as time for your own personal growth. And this is why I'm willing to do this for free. This is not a sales pitch, okay? There's no high pressure anything. At the end of this call, all I'm gonna ask is, would you like my help implementing this plan so you can fast track your results? And you can say yes, and you can say no. And why would I offer this for free? Well, because I'm a mindfulness teacher. What I do is empower women to get them to this place. And there's a good chance that if you like what I show you and you find it helpful, you might want to work with me. Maybe you want to, maybe you don't, but it doesn't matter, because I only bring 3 or 4 new clients per month to make sure that everybody gets individual attention and the best results in the fastest amount of time. And the worst thing that's going to happen is that you will leave the call with the exact plan that you need so you can stop using it right away. Okay? Plus, you'll leave with 2 bonuses. I have 2 guides, one on how to create a sustainable mindfulness practice, and then I have another guide that's a free spirit quiz as of what is it that your soul is really calling for. They're both really, really wonderful and very, very insightful. And then the best thing that's going to happen is that you love the plan that I create for you so much that you decide to work with me. And we begin to work hand in hand together to get you there as fast as you possibly can. So please apply today. I really love empowering my students to develop the trust in their inner wisdom and their intuition. I am a direct, no-nonsense, compassionate instructor who cares deeply about you. The only warning is that you have to be willing to do the work, because I am going to hold you accountable. And sometimes the places that I'm going to take you might be a little bit new and maybe a little bit uncomfortable for you. And that's okay. Trust me, once you get past that fear, there's nothing that can't be healed with enough light and love. So if you want someone to cuddle you, I'm probably not the right teacher for you. But if you are ready to learn and to grow and to transform, and all you need is some guidance as of how to do it, and you step forward with that intention, then you will be so, so glad that you did. So please, please book a call today. I look forward to hearing from you. You will be so glad to give me the opportunity to help you create this plan for you. And you will be so, so grateful once everything is running smoothly in your home and you finally have that time to take care of yourself, and you remember what it's like to be centered and grounded, and you're able to lead your family from that place and then get them to just naturally contribute out of their own free will, because you are bringing that energy and that strength and that leadership into your home. It all begins with you, and I am here to support you and to help you step back into yourself, to regain that confidence, to regain that connection to your spirit and to the divine creator spirit that keeps us all alive. As women, that's our job, to act as channels for this prana, life force, energy, whatever you want to call it. All we have to do is remember and realign our systems, and everything will flow effortlessly from there. So thanks again for watching. I'm Sarah Seo. I am a traditional Usui Reiki master, teacher, and holistic life coach. I look forward to hearing from you. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.